Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Okay.
My dad named me after Malcolm X and Ahmad Jamal.
Excellent. And where and when were you born?
Jersey City, New Jersey, August 18th, 1970.
And where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Los Angeles when my parents separated, and my mom and I moved from New Jersey back to Los Angeles. And from 5 to about 13, I grew up in LA, but spent most of my summers in Chicago with my dad. So it was kind of, LA, Chicago. And then at 13, I booked Cosby and moved to New York to do Cosby. So, and spent my, from 13 on living between New York and LA. So my life has really been, LA, Chicago, New York. So when people ask me where I'm from, sometimes I hesitate because I'm not sure where. Okay, I'll say LA this time. But they've all three cities were played very integral parts in my growing up.
What were your parents' names and what do they do for a living?
My dad is Robert Warner Jr. He is presently a teacher at Chicago State University, but for most of my life he's been a counselor, counseling youth, counseling rehab, several rehab centers. But he's always been involved. He's always been kind of like an unofficial social worker. He's always been involved in the community and in some kind of teacher, counselor position. My mother, Pamela Warner, is presently actually one of my managers. She became my manager probably second season of Cosby, and just kind of because I had a manager, but because I was still a minor and everything had to go through her anyway, at some point it just made sense for her to become my manager. We're like, hey, we'll keep the money in the family. And so at this point, she's she co-manages my career at this point, but she has been a really wonderful part of my career and a big part of keeping me grounded and centered, growing up in the public eye.
What traits do you think you inherited from your parents?
I think my dad was a very good listener, and I think I am a very good listener. My dad would always say, "The more you speak, the less you can listen." So I tend to like to listen a lot and take in